is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On the channel, I show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So, we have the most talked about, look forward to debate, maybe a long time, for the fact that we have Trump against Biden. We have a lot of speculations coming in. Got a lot of beef on both sides. They're both making fun of each other. So I'm very interested to see what happens. But then we also have the obvious thing that we're like, why isn't Robert Kennedy Jr. in these debates? Well, it didn't work like that. The system ain't working like that right now. So we do have a counter debate that is going to be streaming on Josh Stossel's on Twitter here for a alternate presidential debate with Robert Kennedy Jr. Since CNN excluded Kennedy from their stage, you can watch him along with Biden and Trump answering CNN's questions tonight at 9 p.m. and this will be streaming on next. So it's very interesting, guys. So this is what we're going to be we're going to talk a little bit about it. We're not going to get too much into the debate, but we know that crypto is going to be one of the hot topics that is going to be, I think, spoken of and about during this debate, and Bitcoin is going to be mentioned, and I think it is going to almost kind of like when Elon was building up the anticipation and on getting on SNL, and also when Elon would tweet about Dogecoin, we would see 30-40% pumps on Dogecoin when this would happen. So I'm very curious to see what happens with Bitcoin on this debate. So it's going to be happening in just an hour. There's probably going to be some preemptive, 30 minutes before, programming and stuff like that. So, but I think the actual debate will start at 9 p.m. So we will not be streaming. We'll be ending the stream at 8:30, and we are going to try and watch it with the wife, I guess, like a true adult, and hopefully the kid will be asleep by then. And we'll see what happens. But guys, if you watch the stream earlier today, we talked about the CME gaps, and we think that we are going to see the CME gap get filled here at 64,000. We're gonna break that 62,000 again, and we're going to see a clearing of the CME gap of 64,000, and then go into the 66,000 range. I really believe this, and why do I believe it? Well, if you're looking at the 4-hour on the Bitstamp, you can see that we are clearly going to retest up into this level, crushing this top of the band, and that will send us up into this golden level, which we have marked here at 64,006. This is our golden level, which is some key support that brought us back into the ranges here. And so you can see that we're getting a reverse pattern coming back up to the upside, and we could be forming a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. You can see here that got there. We could pump up into that golden range and then start trading sideways to go back and trade up into those levels. But what I think is interesting is that with the push of Ethereum ETF, we got talks of a Solana ETF. Very, very bullish stuff in terms of ETFs in the market. So we're going to see some inflows. So with Ethereum, I think with Ethereum, we're going to have a really interesting turnout when we start seeing trading on the ETF, and the ETFs are going to start trading in the first week of July or the second week of July, something like that. Once that happens, we're going to see the true power of Ethereum. I think Ethereum kind of got faded for a little bit because Bitcoin was taking all the spotlight. So now we're going to see what happens with Ethereum. And on the daily, if you look at here, the RSI, SMI looks really good, looks nice and clean, looking like an upwards trajectory. So my price target is going back up to test up into 4K. And then we're going to test up into the top of this range at 4,100. What this is going to do is send a lot of the strong meme coins. If you look at the strong meme coins, you guys can go to danielcurtisuse.com and look at the monthly and the yearly, and go on the monthly, and you can see that the coins that have basically outperformed Bitcoin, very close to it, has been NOTCoin, Jasmy, Brett, 144%. And this is on the top 100. You go to the 100 to 200. You got things like MogCoin, Dog, Rose. You got People. And then if you go into the 200 to 300, you got Kendu Inu, MGC. We've not covered MGC, but we've definitely talked about Kendu Inu. And then you go on the year, and you got, let's see, on the top 100 to 200, Pepe Coin, Turbo. Go to the 100. You got Pepe, Floki, Bonk. And now let's switch this because we have this priced in BTC. So what we're going to do is flip this into the dollar. And then now let's go to the monthly. And you can see Brett, 122%. NotCoin, 60%. Tonchain, 21%. Back up and running. Yep, back up and running. Yes. So Jasmy, 22%. So what I think is going to play out here is this chart right here. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this chart. I took a picture on BITFLEX. So shout out to the partners of the channel, BITFLEX. You guys are awesome. Fat juicy bonus for anyone who wants to sign up. It is no KYC or KYC if you'd like to, and yeah. You can get flex points, and if you're trading with my link, you get a bonus, and also you get flex points, and you get entered into the contest to win a Trezor Safe 3. So we're still running that, by the way, so if you guys want to take part of that, that'd be cool. But check out this chart. So why we have 64,800 marked is that's where the CME gap is, and also that is where we have some pretty decent support. So I think we're going to trade back up into this, and this is going to kind of complete here, possible head and inverse head and shoulders, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So let's look on the chart here actually, and I see some upwards momentum. It looks like we're pushing up. Looks like we're pushing up. I was about to flip bearish, thinking if we were going to go lower, then we were going to hit this 56,000 level here. This 56,000 level. We marked this, if we look at the daily, because this is the last liquidity low, but we didn't go as low this last dip. So, oh, I know. I mean, it could. I mean, really. I mean, if that's the case, then we know we have this one right here, which is at 50,000, right here at basically 50,004, 50,006, kind of around this area. If you're looking at the chart, we'll zoom in so you guys can see. And we were here in the beginning of the year in January and February. So basically, going into in January here. End of the month, January, we pumped from 40K, and we went all the way to, we pumped 10K. Boom, we went up 27%, and then we cooled off just for a little bit, and then we pumped another 25%, and then from there we just cooled off a little bit, and then we pumped another 20%. And now we just traded sideways from bouncing off the all-time highs. And if you keep going here, we basically have just been trading sideways. So what's interesting is that this is just the big resistance sideways, I think, trap and shakeout of the century, because people are going to get bored and scared or whatever it may be, but the institutions are buying up so much Bitcoin right now. It's crazy. So get the chat docked. See if this works. Didn't have the chat up. There we go. Now I can see the chat better. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, everyone who has been tuning into these live streams, whether it be on the 11:30s or the 8 o'clocks. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right, so what do you guys think? Do we have another possibility of getting faked out and getting pushed down to 56,000 or 50,000? What do you think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think we're going to go lower. Put a 2 if you think that we are going to go this direction. I think we might pump to 64,000 tonight. If we pump to $64,000 tonight, I'm definitely taking some profits for sure. Because that would be that would be sweet. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Juicy. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Yep, so we got the gaps. We told you about the gaps here. Then we got Van Eck files for first Solana ETF. We're kind of going through the news that's happened today. If you're not familiar, Van Eck officially files for the spot Solana ETF. So this is interesting. So this is giving hope that there's like maybe a possible Cardano ETF or just an altcoin ETF in general. Imagine Van Eck or iShares, IBIT, or I forget the names of all the different companies that are issuing these exchange traded funds on the stock market and for their customers. They buy a bag of the blue chips like Chainlink and Cardano and Litecoin, XRP, go down Tron, go down the list. I mean, they just buy up all the blue chips that have been in the top 50, top 100 for a long time. Tangem on the iPad, I don't know. I'm not sure. Remind me of which of Tangem wallet is Tangem is that the Ton wallet? I forget. I know I don't use Tangem, but I know of I've obviously heard of it, but Tangem wallet. Tangem wallet. Oh, it's just like it's just a wallet. Oh, it has a card. Security rated. Same level of chip protection used in passports, so the cards have minimum lifespan 25 years. Chip made, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, so we got JV Dade just sent a super chat. Thanks, JV Dade. Says, gotta ape that Ruggood token on Solana. I followed a Deployer wallet that bought in here. Looks like someone burned and locked. Too much liquidity. What do you think? Okay, I'll check it out. They put HBAR on their stock market. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I know Germany, I guess, is selling Bitcoin, but they're into HBAR. All right, so we'll check this out. We'll check this token out. You sent a super chat. We'll check it out. All right, let's see. Let's go here. Let's see if we can find it. We always say the we always say the market cap has to be over 10 million market cap. It has to be over 10 million market cap. Ruganguli. Ruganguli. Did this get launched on Moonshot? This got launched on Moonshot just not that long ago. Okay, so this is on the 20th. Okay, so 170,000 market cap. Liquidity locked 44K. Total liquidity locked 100%. Ruga, how would you say it? Ruga. How am I don't know how to say it. I'm probably butchering it. Okay, let's see. Where's the... We'll check any chart and we'll tell you the truth about it for sure. Okay, 7 days ago, we got 234 holders on this thing. $1,965% up. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. Let's go to the 30 minute. Let's go to the 5 minute. Actually, let's go to the 5 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. Nice and tight. Deck score 67. Is there a sell tax or buy tax? I don't know. Let's see if there's any big buys. Let's see if there's any big buys coming in. We got some fishes. We got some fishes and some shrimps. We'll keep it on the radar. We'll see. I'm not going to click on the website. But thank you. I appreciate the super chat. Make sure you smashed the like button as well. Are you good? Are you good? I like Ruggood. I like Ruggood. Ruggood? 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 I'm just being stupid. We're all going to be fine. Are you good? I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, guys. What do you think? What are you guys thinking? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about these altcoins right now? You think we're coming up into the altcoin summer like I've been saying, or do you think I'm crazy? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think we are actually coming into an altcoin summer. I'm going to get a nice little pump during the summer. Put a 2 if you think I'm crazy. If you're not following me on X, please do so at DanoCrypto904, and also do me a favor and get in the Discord. Start chatting amongst yourselves in the Hangout and chat. That is what it's for. It is for everyone to come in here, and if you watch this channel, I would highly recommend you guys come in here and start meeting each other. Get like meetup groups going. I don't know. You guys can like set up your own, take over the Discord. I want you guys to take it over. It is for training. This is the Dano Crypto Dojo. That's what we call it. And we want this thing to start to have some more action and traction. And we're going to have some cool events in here once we get some more people in here. And yeah, just encourage you guys to do this. But also we wanted to tell you guys that we are going to be going to the Nashville Bitcoin Conference, and we have some really, really cool surprises for you guys if you are going to be there. If you're going to be attending and you see me, then you will have an opportunity to get some really cool custom merch and all that cool stuff. And it's just gonna be an opportunity for us to hang out, meet each other, and shoot shit. And it's gonna be really, really fun. I think it's gonna be really fun. And to see the progress and what, like, where I've, came from the last Bitcoin conference is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. I did accomplish some of the things that I said I was going to do. I think the law of attraction really does work, and there's a gestation period of some things that you really put into the universe and you pray about, and these things are happening. They're 100% happening. So my message to you guys is just be patient. The things that you've been praying for and the things that you want in your life, just know that the actions that you take are ultimately determining the path that has already been set before you, and there's a few of them. And so your choices and your actions and the signs and leaning into the synchronicities and the things that are guiding you towards that thing that you're wanting. Got to really lean into it and just be a little patient and grateful, be a little bit more in gratitude, not weigh on a lot of the negative, weigh a little bit more on what you have instead of what you don't. It's kind of the cliche thing, but sometimes your mind can play tricks on you, and that quick, I want it now mentality will ultimately wreck you, just detrimentally mess up your strategy, your plan. This could be in trading, crypto, your business, your idea, whatever it may be, trying to take shortcuts, trying to do anything like that, that is taking you away from your steady, constant chipping at that thing that you're doing, making steady progress, and that ultimately will pay off. And I hope that helps you guys. And I guess I'm talking to myself, I'm not just saying this for you guys, but I'm saying it so then I am absorbing it, and really as me saying it, I will also live that out fully in my life. And guys, the freaking gas prices right now are literally $4. Like, I'm about to send an ETH transaction right now. Guys, if you want to swap anything right now, guys, the gas price is literally $4. You might pay maybe $5. 3.5 Gwei for an ETH transaction. Old joke in the BitBoy era was 3 pair of Gweis. 3 pair of Gweis. What that was? Oh my God! That's Pepe running after people who faded Pepe for a whole entire year. Whilst getting distracted by crypto Twitter, people like Polly, people like Ben.eth, people like Ben Armstrong, all of those people distracting you. BitBoy went live during his entire midlife crisis meltdown, and we decided to watch that instead of buying Pepe. What the hell?
What in the hell? I don't understand how all of us were able to get distracted by these people on the crypto Twitter. Is that what they're called, Hank? It's either you use propane. Propane is king.
I'm not saying we got distracted fully by that, but I'm I'm using them as a metaphor. I'm using that as a metaphor for ultimately you just get distracted. You just get distracted by the noise. You just get distracted by the noise. It just happens. It happens. It happens, guys. All right, so let's get into... oh, nice. We got 31 people watching on X. Welcome all the people that are watching on X. You guys are awesome. So what do you think? You think this debate is going to spark a crypto run? Do you think it's going to do it? I want to know your thoughts. And since there's 31 people watching on X right now, I want to know if you want me to hold a space, because Spaces has become obviously one of the most popular things on X.com. Yoga with the Omis. Oh my gosh. What is this? Is the debate starting? Is that why we have background music happening? Oh, yeah. I was like, what is going on? Like, that's not our music. Like, what is going on? Yeah, so basically, do you guys want me to do a space? I think it would be really fun to do a space. I would let everyone come up and talk. You can even try and rip me apart. I don't even care. You could try and come in there and be like, you're a sham, Deno Crypto. Like, I don't know. You could come in and just, like, try and rip me apart. I don't know. I think we'd still have some fun. But no, all jokes aside, I think it would be cool. Think it'd be fun. And maybe we can do something where we have a live spaces and we try and integrate it and put it on the live, so then we actually have the spaces and the responses live. But then that might be a little dodgy. We'll see how we would see how that would go. That might be dangerous. That might be very very dangerous indeed. Can't just let any old person come up and start squawking. Okay. So it looks like the debate's kind of kicking up. They're probably going to have 30 minutes of just some talking heads, programming deal, and then the debate will initially start. But what do you guys think about that? About Robert Kennedy Jr. just being completely trumped from the debate stage? Like, they just didn't have him on just at all. Like, so what's up with that? So I think that's cool, having the counter stream, the alternative stream. And so they're going to be asking the same questions, and we're going to get the response from Robert Kennedy Jr. So that's going to be a really great opportunity for people who are Robert Kennedy Jr. fans, and they are voting independent, regardless of Trump or Biden, because there are people that are going to the ballot that are going to do that, and they're going to vote with that, and they're going to do it with conviction, and that it is what it is. And there's people that are going to vote for Biden, there's people that are going to vote for Trump, but that is with their right as an American citizen. That's the whole game, that's what it's for, if hopefully it is, with a fair election, that whoever the people decide to put in that position of power, it is voted upon. And so by keeping this a republic and a United States government, that with the judicial system and with the branches of government, with the states coming together, with the representatives and all the different governing bodies of this country to decide the president, it's got to be fair, and the people have to choose. But it is your right to choose who you want to vote for. It is your God-given right as an American citizen. We're having too much fun now. We're probably losing a couple people, but it's all good. We're having way too much fun. Okay, so what do you guys think? I want your opinion. Do you think Bitcoin's going to pump during the debate? You think at 9 o'clock we're going to see kablam right to 64,000? Maybe even Ethereum? What do you guys think? I think we have a massive cup and handle pattern that will play out on Bitcoin. We've told you guys for the past couple of weeks. It's just going to happen. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, okay? I think that might have been the lowest liquidity low, 56,000, 58, and it showed the strength test. If we go any lower and it doesn't go as low as 58, and we got 3 different tests of lower, higher lows on Bitcoin, then I'm just like, I'm going to go all in because we're going to get a pop. We're going to get a nice pop of the cup and handle pattern because you're going to get the depth of the cup and handle. That's why we have this right here. And boom, we're just going to absolutely smash through there. I think, yes, if Bitcoin and crypto is mentioned as a talking point, or it is a question like they talk about with the financial markets and our understanding of cryptocurrency, where do you think and what is your stance on crypto and how it will be regulated in the United States? And also, how will it go into the keeping the value of the U.S. dollar and our GDP at where it can be at for competing in the world trade of the political powers of the world? What do you think about this, Mr. Trump?
Well, I think it's I think Bitcoin is fantastic. I think it's hugely big for the economy.
No, I'm not gonna do Trump, but and then I can do Biden, but I'm not gonna do Biden. I'm not gonna do Biden. Mr. T, do you hold Bitcoin? I do. I pity the fool. Anyone who don't hold Bitcoin. Mr. T. Speaking of Mr. T, it actually kind of, I don't know if you guys know Rodney. Rodney actually launched a meme coin, and so shout out to Rodney. We're going to get Rodney on the channel eventually, and because I'd like for him to come on and shill his own coin in his project. And because it is an education project, it's purely for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes only, and I think it's a good idea. And it is receipts. He's got the receipts for it that it was the first daddy coin launched before the daddy craze. So I will give him that. I'll give you that, Rodney. Shout out to Rodney. Pretty cool. I love it. I love it. I'm kind of doing got my own clout, I guess. I was like, I've been talking about Brett since the beginning of March. But then it's like, it doesn't matter. I mean, I still got scared and fudded out of a little bit of my bag. So I can't go around talking, yeah, I knew about Brett before you. No, I just told you guys, I was like, hey, look, found this really cool coin that's apparently connected with the Pepe ecosystem. I don't even remember how we found it, where we found it, who we heard it from. But either way, when you see a strong meme and it starts to get massive trading volume, and you're like, hey, this is going to do very well. And it ended up doing very well. It ended up doing very well. So we just started going heavy into it. We're like, all right, now we just can't. It battled the FUD. A lot of the times these good projects end up getting FUDded massively in the beginning because people are jealous. They have their coins. It's warfare. What they do, it's called, you know what it is? It's called the crypto Twitter cabal. You guys don't think it's real, but it's real. You know, because what they do is they use a clever tactic called a psyop. And it's very interesting how a psyop works because you don't know that it's working on you. So what ends up happening is your hard-earned cash that you'd been putting into, you know, because the real things get siphoned out and the energy gets sucked into this garbage. You might make some quick profits. But ultimately, it's a false game that you are being psyoped into, and it's just a very sad story of crypto. I truly believe that that's why these garbage tokens exist as a crypto Twitter flush. It's almost like a big toilet, and they love flushing their money right down the degen toilet. I've done it. I've flushed some money down the degen toilet. I bet you have as well. And then you realize that sometimes you go back to Doge. Shout out to Dreams Tank TV. You just go back to Doge. You just end up, you go, what? Doge under 15 cents? And you don't think this thing is going to go to all-time highs again and crush over $1? You're telling me. Donation. Yeah. It's like, here's one for me, and here's one for my homies. Like, how many of you guys watch Austin Powers? I loved watching the first Austin Powers and the second one. Austin Powers Spy Shag Me. So good. And I watched it recently, and I was like, why was I watching that as a kid? It's like, for one, I think I got like half the jokes when I was a kid. You know, you're like, ah. And then you watch it again, you're like, oh my gosh, that movie was raunchy. Raunchy as hell. Good old Dogecoin. We're in the purple box range, guys. We're still in the purple box range, which is basically, I draw these giant purple boxes. Do you want to know why I do that? Because this is any opportunity of buying in this range is a good opportunity. Don't make excuses. Don't be like, oh, it's at blah. I really want to buy it when it's at 8 cents. No, shut up. Stop making excuses for prices and I'm really waiting when it goes to there. I really gonna enter crypto because at a certain price, my little twinge in my booty hole is going to change, and then I will make a decision of what I will do with my money that I've had in my savings account for. Just stop playing around. But really, no, this is why we draw these purple box ranges. It just shows you where you're still in. You're okay. It's okay. It's not too late. Jesus, we were just at 22 cents. We were at 22 cents. That's 78% move to the upside. Where are you going to get a short-term price action movement through a couple of months for 74% moves up and down to the upside or the downside? Even if you were DCAing from this level from February of 2024 this year, there's no other place that you can do it. It's in crypto. That's it. And it's called DCAing as well. Massive potential with that. It's insane. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hitting the like button, all that stuff. Do me a favor and use all the links in the description. Use all those links in that description of the video. It directly supports the channel. To be honest, guys, I think there's been some clicks. There's been some clicks. We've seen you. There's some metrics. There's some clicks. But there could be more. Is there a chance? you'd click on those links. It's a crypto starter pack. We'll say that. It's a crypto starter pack. Man, that cup is looking steamy. Look at the bullish divergence on the steam. The bullish have you ever done TA on a cup and handle steam? So the cup and handle steam, you got one steam, two steam, three steam, and four steam, and then you have a range here, 74 to steam, 120,000. I think if we're on the conservative side, we'll hit at the 120 steam, 120,000 steam level, and then we start really freaking steaming, and we get up to, the more steam lines, the better price action, guys. So the more steam that starts, so this is just straight steam, but then like the gust of people running towards Bitcoin and FOMO, like people are running so fast that the gust blows the steam, and then the steam starts going like this way. And the steam gets in your eyes because people are running so fast. And then look, and then we're at $158,000 per Bitcoin because of the steam. It's in the steam. It's in the steam. It's in the steam, guys. It's in the steam. When it's feeling green, you're in the steam, baby. When it's feeling green, you're in the steam. Let's go. Yeah, we think Ethereum with this coming into the end of the week, it's going to be fairly bullish, I think. We're going to push up. We're going to test over. If we test up and trade 500 and 3,600, 3,700 Ethereum, then we're going to be looking good. And yes, John M., we can look at Pepe. We'll look at Pepe right now. So Pepe is doing a regression trend off of its recent pump. We got a bull flag here, descending triangle, and we are going to basically test up to 1411. If we crush that level, then we're probably just going to do basically the same thing that we've been doing here, is just step laddering from these highs. So you can, I would say, you know, with doing a pattern like this, trading back up, we kind of start going, and then we could regress down. This is going to be off of Ethereum, though. So once Ethereum pumps and we get a kind of a shelf here, then we have to see what happens. Ethereum breaks all-time highs, then we could just like blast off. We get a listing on Coinbase. Then we're just like really trailing off to the races. But we could do some kind of pattern like this. We'll see. We'll see. But and another ERC20 meme coin, I think is really going to do well and do something similar with Ethereum is Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu, I think the whales know this. The whales are accumulating Shiba Inu, and I would say that along with, if you are into the Shiba Inu ecosystem with Shibarium and all the tokens that go into that, which is like Bone and Treat and Leash and all those things, then those tokens you could speculate are going to pump as well. And so if you are into that whole ecosystem, then you would say maybe you scoop up some of those coins and just kind of speculate into that and hold for a pump on Ethereum and Shiba Inu going into all-time highs, and then naturally those tokens will pump. And then you can do that with a lot of other token narratives where you can say, hey, if the DEXs and protocols and staking is like popping off, STG is going to the Telegram chain blockchain. So Notcoin naturally has been doing very well. Tested right back up into the 2-cent range, almost tested up into 3 cents. Tested 3 cents right here, and now is even trying to regain its 2-cent territory. And yeah, Splash, I agree. Pepe's trading volume is nuts. The trading volume on that, people are going to they're going to underestimate it And also, they're going to underestimate Brett. And that combination of those two memes, even though there is no utility, it is a onboarding for people to just get liquidity in the market. And people are going to buy more Pepe and Brett and things like that than they are going to, say, Litecoin or Polygon or Near Protocol or Chainlink. Or they're going to buy. This is what people are going to buy. They're going to buy Shiba Inu. They're going to buy Pepe. They're going to buy Brett. And they're going to buy Ponky. And what other Solana meme coin that is strong, and they're going to buy Solana. That's what people are going to buy. And really now it's showing that people are buying Toncoin because they want to interact with their chain. They want to interact with one app. They want to be able to chat, send messages, use applications all in one go. And Toncoin is utilizing and doing that with that. So that's pretty crazy. So there's all kinds of different narratives and things that you can go off of. But I'm telling you guys, the way that you're going to be able to, and this is even, I'm saying this long term. I'm not saying that you should just be jumping in and be like fine with getting a 2x, a 5x. No, these things, Pepe will still give you a 10, 15x. Brett is going to go to, I think, $100 billion market cap. I mean, you got to look at what Solana did in the previous bull run. Let's see what the market cap was. 87 billion market cap. Okay, this is just Solana. Okay, so I believe that Solana is going to end up being, and BNB being over $100 billion market caps, like way over. We're going to get about $2 to $3 trillion dumped into the crypto markets. This is going to go into the strong altcoins. And we're going to see retail finally coming back in when we see, I think it's going to, I don't know what it is, but it's a psychological number for people. Once they see $80,000 Bitcoin, I think the true FOMO and bull run is going to start. I really believe so. I don't know why, but I feel like once people see that 80K, they feel it. It's people are like, oh my gosh. Bitcoin, 80K. It finally happened. And someone made a very good point. The fact that inflation is so high, and this is a great example here, guys. We'll go to my profile if you want to see this video. I reposted it. Let's go here. Okay, check this out, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Through my Walmart history. And I found this like Walmart order from 2 years ago for the whole month worth of groceries. 45 items cost $126. A whole month of groceries just for me, basically. But I did notice this reorder all button, and I wanted to see how much it would cost now. Now, this order of 45 items for 1 month would have cost $414. That is 4 times more. How the fuck? How? Like, what?
If that's true, that is absolutely wild. But it's true. It is very true. Oh, with that being said, guys, we're gonna get ready to watch this debate. It's coming on in 10 minutes. We're not gonna be one of those people that tries to stream the debate. There's too many people already doing that, so we're just gonna let them do it. We're giving you the pre-show. We're giving you the pre-show, guys. So I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you got some good Bitcoin TA and a little bit of a market analysis of what coins I think are strong and where your head should be in the game for the accumulation mode for the next couple months. Not couple months, the next 5 months, 6 months, accumulation mode still. Lock in, lock tight, get loaded, zoom in, zoom out. Mainly zoom out so you can really start to think about the next year, the next 2 years. Start getting your plan and your strategy down. And yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Stay vigilant. And going into this weekend and going into the 4th of July weekend, it's going to be Wild, guys. So let's go. I will see you on the next live stream. We're going to be streaming tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and also at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's see how this debate goes. And yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We've been loving doing this. We've been on a stream streak of like 28 weeks straight of streaming. We haven't missed a day. And we really have fun doing this. And so without you guys coming in and watching the streams and keeping me on my toes and giving me comments and stuff like that, there would not be a live show. So we do it for you guys. We really do appreciate you coming in, dropping the likes and your opinions and thoughts, concerns. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.